Today I will show you how to use K2 and modules anywhere to create a related item based on the category. What we're going to do is on the bottom there's a default option to show related items, but it's by tag. And generally my customers don't use tags, they just add stuff to categories and they expect it to work. So we have to make it work. Right now this is a sample of related items by tag, which is the default built-in feature, and we are going to create related items by category. First you want to make sure you have K2, any version. I'm using the latest version right now on Joomla 1.7, and you want to download modules anywhere. The latest version, it changes often. This guy is awesome and he creates new versions all the time. So go to nonumber.nl if you already have it and go and get the latest one because I'm sure it's recently been updated. We can go back, and once you have that installed we can get started. So I'm going to go on and show you what I've done. I've created a demo category called portfolio with 3 subcategories. Each one just has a duplicate project. We're going to focus on one, but these are the other projects that were created from different categories. First thing you have to do is let's make a template right now. We don't want to edit the default template, and so we need to use MVC features to move the template over and create another version that we can edit within our template folder. That way next time you upgrade your K2 you won't lose your changes. So what you do is go to components, go to K2 and then templates, and we are going to copy this folder, and let's move it down. Where we want it to be is under your template folder under the HTML. So let me see if I can cut this. You know what? I'm going to cut that out. I'm just going to use the folder, the browser. So let's go here. We're going to go to components, component K2, delete that, get template, and then go down to your template folder under your template HTML. You want to paste that folder. We're going to rename it by the component, so com_K2. That way when K2 is loaded it knows to search this folder and access the template files. What we're also going to do is create a template specifically for the portfolio section. So we're going to copy this folder, the default folder, and we're going to name it portfolio. Alright, so what we've done is created a template option that will appear in the K2 administrator under the portfolio. So if we go here, we should see it. There we go, portfolio, and let's save that. And then let's go back and view our item. If I refresh the item, everything looks the same because it is a duplicate of the default template, and I can show you how it's modified this way by going back here, going to the K2 portfolio, and we're going to just open the item block or the item template file, and then go to the end of the title and let's just throw some text in there, save it and preview it so you can see. If I refresh this, the text I just typed is right here. So let's go back, delete that, and what we're going to do, excuse me for moving so quickly, I want to keep this tutorial short. So we're going to go back, and what we want to do is find the related section. So let's come down here. Under the related section we want to add our module here. Let's go and make sure it's in the right spot. Scroll, refresh this page and go down. So we want our module for related items by category to go here. So we're done with that part. The next part is the module. So we want to use the default K2 content module, and we're going to name it related by category. You can name it whatever you'd like. The title will not show on the embedded version, and we aren't going to assign it to any module position or any pages. We're going to do the basic configuration. Make sure you have it select, so you're selecting a category. We're going to skip that step because we will do it using modules anywhere, and the order, everything's fine. I just included the title and the image. Everything else is disabled. So let's go ahead and publish this module, save it and close it. And so what we want to do is put that module in this section, but we didn't select a category because we want the category to come from whatever item we're looking at. So if I go to the file down here and this is where we want to add the code. I'm going to go ahead and grab my saved version of the code and explain what it is. This is the code for modules anywhere. You put the bracket, you put module, the name of the module. ID works if you expect somebody to change the title, but I'm going to use the name. And the category ID. What this does is changes the option on the module. So the actual ID of this option is category ID. So it's taking the category ID and we are going to give it a number. Web design, it could be 2, 3, 4. So in here we're giving it a number, but instead of just typing 2, which we could do, we could enter 2 right there and it would grab the items from category 2. We want it to grab the items from the current category. So if the code in here is written this item, whatever the parameter is, or this item video, so we're using this item category ID, and it will pull the ID of the category and only show the current category. So let's go ahead and save that, and we can even give it a title, put it right above. Let's change this, related by category. Go back to our sample, refresh the page, and we have our related by category items. That's all there is to it. We created a template for this portfolio section. We created a module. We use modules anywhere to embed the code, and the result is simple. You can go through and add this template for any category and the related items will show. You can change the module, change your CSS of course, and make it work. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.